Hello everyone, welcome to another Naraka Bladepoint video. This is OSK, and today we have to go over the patch notes of the 22nd of December for 2022. This will presumably be the last patch of 2022, and with it comes some nice surprises that I think you'll enjoy. So sit back, like and subscribe, share this video, and let's get into the patch notes. Starting off, of course, we have the release of the new hero FERIA Shen, the Powder Keg. She possesses a great new arsenal full of pistols, firepower, and a new mech in her ultimate form. Since the beginning, she's always been centered around range attacks, and this will be no different, and she is sure to make a splash in the trio scene with her new mech ultimate. Her F1 of her gunplay skill allows her a quick escape and can be used while under attack. Her F2 can be used to set up combos or potentially engage. The V1 of her ultimate allows her to hop into a mech and perform a jumping attack, which is very cool. And the V2 version of her ultimate allows her to provide extra shielding to her allies nearby. Again, I just can't wait to see how strong this new character is going to be in the new meta. And of course, as previous heroes have done in the past, her third F skill and V ultimate are not yet available and will be made available later, and you can be sure that I will have a video on that. Next, we have a ton of limited events, and I'll list them off as we go. The New Year sign-in event will go from the 23rd of December all the way to the 9th of January, and players will get special awards by signing in on specific days. If you sign in for 5, 10, or 15 consecutive days, you will get such event rewards as the epic background of FERIA Shen, legendary accessory, or a dynastic treasure gift. Next, we have the score bonus event, which will go into the 26th of December. If you gain positive points, you will be boosted by an extra 25%. However, if you get a negative score, you will not lose any score, and each player has 3 chances of score bonus per day while the event is running. Next, we have Snowy Ruins, which will run until the 11th of December. During this event, troves will drop frosty coins, which can be gained up to 10 per day. By collecting these, you'll be able to unlock certain spots of the maze location in the Frostclad journey during the event, and you will be able to gain extra rewards by participating. Next, we have Snowy Christmas Eve, which will run into the 5th of January. During this event, you can get extra rewards by opening up gold or green troves in ranked mode, quick match, or bot mode. You can get up to 1 per game and 3 per day. In the event page, you can tap the Christmas ball to then consume the Forerunner gingerbread to earn rewards like banner martial artists and legendary outfit choice gifts. The next event is the Torchbearer gift, which will run until the 22nd of December today until the 17th of February. During this time, a player that has completed a Torchbearer event can get an extra limited time Torchbearer gift, which will include the Tianhai legendary accessory monk staff and spark Torchbearer gift. Only the player that invites others to do the Torchbearer event can receive this gift, and players must be below level 9 to open the Torchbearer event. Next, we have the Hero Returns event, which runs until the 15th of February. It is a great way for players to get caught up in some cosmetics if you haven't logged in for over 28 days. Each round of this event lasts for 7 days, and you'll be able to collect the Rebirth seal, which you can then use to get cosmetics such as this. And next, we have Hero Recall, which will run until the 15th of February, where players can invite up to 3 friends at the same time to then enter the game if they haven't logged in for 28 days or more. In this scenario, everybody gets rewards, so why not? Next, we have hero adjustments, and this is where we will hop into our tier list section of the video. Valda Tsui received a nerf from her Dragon's Coil Bind under Nether Nightmare and Nether Nightmare Smite, which is her V1 and V2 respectively. This brings it in line with her V3, which means that enemies become immune to her ultimate's binding within 1 second of being freed. While this can nerf her in third-party scenarios and very specific circumstances, this does not affect her in the larger scheme of things. Therefore, she will not be moving up or down on the tier list that I have created. Next, Tianhai has improved the performance of his Vajra's posture while he stands without any other motion. This obviously does not affect his viability, so he remains in C tier for the solo side. Lastly, Tarkaji had the duration of his ultimate blackout changed from 40 seconds to 32 seconds at the maximum. This change is targeted mostly towards solos and duos in the realm of Yang, as having his ultimate up for such a long time created an unbalanced environment. Despite this, Tarkaji still possesses a great escape tool with his ultimate, and his aggressive playstyle is still intact, so he will remain at the top of S tier for now. As FERIA Shen is a brand new hero and we do not have a whole lot of data on her, I have decided to place her in an unranked tier for now. This will conclude the solos tier list. Let's head on over to trios. Of course, in S tier we have the characters present in the typical Transformers comp, which is Tianhai, Yue Shan, and Kurumi. Together, these heroes possess great sustain and great damage as well, with Kurumi bringing up the rear for great recovery. This is followed up by your typical dive comp, which will consist of Wu Chin, Viper Ning, and Yodohime. This composition allows for swift movement and heavy damage, as Viper Ning allows for a stun, and Wu Chin can quickly get them out of danger if needed. And of course, Yodohime is just a nuke in the right hands. None of the hero changes in this past affect the trio's placement movement hardly at all, so we will keep this tier list for now. Please let me know down in the comments what you think of both the solos and trios placements. For weapons, the only adjustment is on the staff. They optimize the hand move of many of staff's strikes, as well as optimize the combo timing and slightly reduce the airborne distance of staff's charged vertical strikes. This should pose a small nerf for any combos off the staff, and should bring its power level in line with both the dagger and the nunchucks. We also have a litany of Showdown adjustments, which mostly is optimizing movement and reducing damage dealt by monsters. For map adjustments, Holoroth has received a decently sized change to Matab. Many of the rifts in the area were reduced in size, which allows for a more flattened area and a smoother gameplay experience. They have reduced in general the verticality of a lot of the area. In addition to this, loot is now more centered in certain areas, so gold and green loot will be easier to find and more predictable. And for Holoroth in general, they've enlarged the selectable area of spawn points. In addition to this, spikes in the area have now been given a 1-second warning consisting of a vibration and a sound cue. Moving on to store updates, we can see that new packs have been added, including the FERIA SHEN exclusive pack, Mystic Mechanism. This includes her legendary outfit, Stowaway Shawl, the Musket legendary skin, Heaven's Broken Heart, FERIA SHEN epic hairstyle, the Violet Braids, and the FERIA SHEN epic accessory, the Aviation Goggles. This typical price of 4,200 gold has been reduced to 2,880. Other additions to the shop sees Tien Hai's legendary accessory, Colossus of Sunwing. This changes his Vajra form to the Colossus of Sunwing. They have also added a staff skin, the Beggar's Staff, the legendary base skin for Feria, Gear Twirl. They've added a legendary pose, Aim, and the legendary background Firearms Division, all for FERIA SHEN. We also see various changes to the Spectral Silk Shop, and of course your normal discounts from last patch have ended. And last but not least, this patch saw the launch of the Xbox One version of Naraka Bladepoint, so welcome all you new gamers. Hopefully you find the channel well and you enjoy the game as you play. For any patch notes that I did not cover, please be sure to check the description for a link to all of the patch notes for this patch. And before we head off, let me know what you think about the new format for the patch notes videos. I am now doing them a day later so that we have context for the changes that are occurring in Naraka Bladepoint, and it also gives me more time to up the production value. So if you enjoyed this new version of the patch notes videos, please be sure to leave a like on the video and comment down below and tell me whether you like it more or like it less. And with that, guys, I'll go ahead and head out. I've been OSK, y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.
I know life is getting harder, not like I would choose another. My tears with healing powers, just one drop to recover. Can't stop me cause I'm defeated.